Good morning, friends. Today's morning topic is very relevant in our life. Turn your weakness into opportunity and strength. Friends, in this fast moving world of competitions, often the youth feel frustrated at their weaknesses. Sometimes their flaws and weaknesses remain unnoticed, and as a result, even if they work hard and they have a lot of planning about their success, they actually in the later stage they don't succeed because they never work on their weaknesses. Friends, every one of us knows our weakness very well. Every youth understands what is his weak point and what are his strengths. So it is very important that one should understand and recognize one's weakness. Working on weakness implies trying to recognize the weakness, try to find out what are your weak points. For instance, in the case of a student studying in various classes, let us say in plus 2 and graduation and engineering classes, if they have certain courses of studies which they feel difficult, they often avoid studying that subject. It is better to work upon that subject instead of working on your popular subjects. Work upon those subjects which you feel you are not interested in. Try to select those topics which you often find uninteresting. Work upon the way you can develop interest in that. So, the best way to go for turning your weaknesses into a strength is to accept your weakness. You must first try to understand what are your weaknesses and identify them, then accept your weakness. Do not refuse that these are your. Then how can you really know more about your weaknesses? Talk to your friends, talk to your mentors, talk to your teachers, talk to your parents, and try to listen to them. And if they're pointing out your weak points, try to understand and accept it gladly. Figure out your weak spots and accept it. It is necessary that you must agree with your friend, your mentors, your teachers, and your parents, whoever know you better. Then, after you know, about your weaknesses, try to, find out a way to work upon it. For instance, you have to you have to go for introspection, examine yourself where you have really not worked. Say, for example, in physics, you have not worked at numericals. You have only derived articles, derived the figures, formulas. You have only worked upon derivation of formulas, but you have not applied the formulas for solving problems in physics. Then you have, that means this is your weak point. You are not solving numericals, so you have to find out why you are not taking interest in solving the numericals, applying your theory into practicals. So this is a very important part. Once you understand that your numerical section is not very strong, work upon it. Listen to your mentor, take help of your friends, take help of your teachers, and try to find a way to improve your weaknesses and take it as an opportunity. Weaknesses can be taken as an opportunity to improve. Once you have recognized and figured out your weakness, you have opened the door for improvement. But if you are refusing again and again to identify your weakness, you are not going to open a door for improvement. Don't be harsh on yourself. Remember, one always gets harsh on one's weakness. Once sometimes we get frustrated on our weakness and we just stop working upon it. That is very bad. Never be harsh on yourself. Try to be humble. Try to accept your weakness humbly and try to reward yourself. Sometimes you may perform a better task. Sometimes you may do something excellent. You may excel in some of the parts. Reward yourself by saying, well, I am really brave. I have done it very well. And when you are rewarding yourself, that means you are trying to improve your weakness. Embracing one's weakness is the best way to go for a change. If you are embracing your weakness, you are making an open statement for improvement. But if you are refusing it, it is very difficult. One can easily be harsh on oneself, but addressing one's weakness, never be harsh. Reward yourself. If you are going the way that you are very humble and you are humbling, accepting your weakness, then you will be able to work upon it. Reward yourself. Getting appreciation from other is necessary, but appreciating yourself is more important. It is having a better impact on you rather than appreciation by others. Not just that it makes you a positive person, but also it inculcates a sense of achievement. When you are appreciating yourself, when you are acknowledging your efforts, you are trying to inculcate a sense of achievement. It is very important for every individual to acknowledge a sense of achievement. Otherwise, what happens that our efforts, go in vain. So always try to acknowledge your efforts and give yourself, some type of reward by appreciating yourself, celebrating yourself, overcoming the weakness. Make you realize that you have the spirit to achieve. Celebrate your success even if you do not perform very well, and if you have achieved a very small thing, try to celebrate it in a big way so that it will give you another encouragement for go for solving a gigantic problem. So we can achieve the impossible with all the probability, even if we have courage to work upon our weakness. Remember, nobody is perfect in this world. Everybody has flaws and merits and demerits. But once you recognize your demerits, you can work upon it. You can improve it. The experiences of the people says that there have been numerous examples that the people have, lots of weaknesses. There are great scientists who were very poor at comprehending the ideas, but later on they worked on their language skill. They developed the habit of reading and exploring new ideas, and in the later stage of their life they became the great scientists. So having weakness is not a curse, rather not accepting it is a curse. Once you accept it, once you acknowledge your weakness and work upon it, it will become a boon for your life and for your success. So friends, never hesitate to accept your weakness. Work upon your weakness, embrace it, take it, yeah, as an opportunity to go for an improvement rather than getting frustrated and getting negative at your weakness. And try to celebrate every small achievement in your life so that it will give a way for a big achievement. That is what I wanted to emphasize, friend. So turn your weaknesses into opportunity by embracing your weakness, talking to your friends. Let them speak about your weakness, let them criticize. A good criticism by your friend or mentor about your weakness can be a boon to you. Accept it. Don't try to ignore your weakness. Acknowledge it and work upon it and turn it into strength. So weaknesses can be turned into a strength by simply recognizing them and working upon them and taking them as an opportunity. So friends, embrace your weakness and work upon it and turn it into a strength. That is what is the secret of success in life. Thank you. Have a nice day.